It was late October 2014, and Otto Molina Starling was at a graduation party in Guatemala City. There, the then financial advisor of the Guatemalan Social Security Institute seemingly found out that a multi-million-dollar contract between the institute and a company named Drogeria Pisa had been held up for legal reasons. Pisa needed one more push to get over the finish line, and government investigators believed Molina Starling would be the one to provide it. It was the beginning of an alleged scheme that would eventually provoke the death of more than 50 people. This is the story of that deadly scandal, which began at a party but would shake the Central American country's elites to their core. In 2014, Pisa won a bid issued by the Guatemalan Social Security Institute to treat 530 patients with a special type of kidney dialysis. However, that month, the $15.3 million contract was held up by an appeal and had yet to be approved by the Institute's executive board. This was when Otto Molina Starling allegedly found out about the stalled contract. Over the following days, he made a barrage of calls to associates, aiming to fix Pisa's problem, according to government investigators. Prosecutors would later claim Molina Starling also secured the support of his superiors at the Institute, including figures close to then Executive Board President Juan de Dios Rodriguez. And in early November 2014, Molina Starling met with a Pisa employee in a Guatemala City cafe, purportedly to seal the deal. Getting the green light from within the IGSS would allegedly cost Pisa more than $2 million. According to prosecutors, Pisa did not have the infrastructure or expertise to handle the treatments. But, just hours after the meeting in the cafe, the IGSS Executive Board's decision to approve Pisa's contract was made public. The health problems started as soon as the contract began. Kidney patients who were treated using Pisa's equipment reportedly started flooding clinics in the capital. Soon, they and their relatives complained to Guatemala's Human Rights Ombudsman, who launched an investigation. Less than 5 months later, the Ombudsman presented its findings. The clinics, it concluded, were too small. The company did not have sufficient kidney specialists. The treatment kits were dirty or in poor condition, and the catheters used were incompatible with those of the previous provider. By then, some 7 patients had already died, and another 57 were ill. The media was howling for justice. The Attorney General's Office, along with the International Commission Against Impunity in Guatemala, Comisión Internacional contra la Impunidad en Guatemala, CICIG, a kind of multilateral judicial consultant, led the investigation into the case. And on May 20th, 2015, 20 people were arrested, including Juan de Dios Rodriguez and the other members of the IGSS Executive Board, along with 2 Pisa executives. Molina Starling, who was also arrested, was charged with soliciting a more than $2 million bribe. Finding a judge to work the case was not easy though. No one wanted to preside over a trial implicating several of the country's elite. One of the judges who worked on the case, for example, accused Supreme Court Justice Blanca Starling, the mother of Otto Molina Starling, of influence peddling after she allegedly tried to cajole him into releasing her son during a private meeting. Following the accusation, the elder Starling was placed in pre-trial detention, while the judge who denounced her fled the country. The Pisa case had to start from scratch. In the retrial, Molina Starling, Rodriguez, and a host of other defendants were found guilty and sentenced to 6 years and 3 months in prison. However, Pisa's representatives were acquitted, as prosecutors were unable to establish they had participated directly in the scheme. Moreover, the guilty appealed the verdict, confident a higher court would support them. The case fell to the 3rd chamber of the Court of Appeals, whose 3 permanent judges had been named in an election allegedly rigged by people linked to the IGSS-Pisa case, including Blanca Starling and former IGSS Executive Board President Juan de Dios Rodriguez, according to investigations by the Attorney General's Office and the CICIG. Indeed, 2 of the judges had alleged links to the defendants. The verdict came as little surprise. The third chamber unanimously overturned all the convictions, arguing the incident was not a criminal act, but an administrative glitch. The court also absolved Pisa of paying reparations to the victims and their families, according to local press. Months later, the CICIG was expelled from Guatemala. In October 2021, 7 years after that graduation party, the Supreme Court confirmed the third chamber's ruling. Today, Pisa continues to work with the Guatemalan government, with IGSS one of its main clients.